I want to welcome everyone out to the Stroh Center today. I'm Jason Knavel, Assistant Athletics Director for Athletic Communications. Today's an exciting day where we get to introduce Robyn Fralick as our new women's basketball coach. Before that, however, we will allow Athletics Director Bob Moosbrugger to say a few words.
Thank you, Jason. Welcome, everyone, to the beautiful Stroh Center. A great place to be here today, obviously very appropriate for today's press conference as we introduce our new head basketball coach, Robyn Fralick. Before I bring Robyn up, certainly a lot of people I want to recognize, but we're on a time schedule. But first and foremost, President Rodney Rogers, thank you for your leadership and your support through this whole process. You helped convince her to come to Bowling Green State University, so thank you, President Rogers. Megan Newlove, Chair of the Board of Trustees. There's a lot of things going on here at Bowling Green State University, and you've been a great leader for us, so thank you very much for being here today. Fran Voll, former women's basketball head coach here. Our relationship dates back to the early 90s with your son and myself living together, so we won't tell any of those stories, but thank you for being here. Thank you for being a ear to me as we went through this process. Thank you for being here. And these two guys right here, they share their opinions a lot with me. Kerm Stroh, the Stroh Center, this facility helps recruit not only student athletes, but helps recruit coaches like this. And your vision, your passion for this university led to this building, and we can't thank you enough. So thank you, Kerm Stroh. Larry Miles, we had lots of conversations. We went over candidates. You had some ideas. I appreciate your support, and obviously the support that you gave to this building as well. You're very instrumental in that support. So thank you, Larry. You know, when we went out and started recruiting coaches, we talk about the people here at Bowling Green State University. You win with people, and it takes a lot of people to get through a process like this quickly and confidentiality. So it takes not only the people in athletics, but the people in human resources, the general counsel, finance and business administration. It takes a lot, and it's a total team effort here. This isn't my hire. This is all of our hire, and we appreciate all the people that helped with this as we went along. So thank you to all those folks. Student athletes, this decision affected your lives. We knew that. And we appreciate your understanding, your patience, your candor. You told us what you wanted in a coach. We listened, and we think we got the best candidate for you guys. And I know you're excited. They just were able to meet with Coach, and they asked, when do we get on the floor? So hopefully that's as soon as next week. So thank you very much for your help throughout this process. We look forward to seeing what the days come to with Coach Fralick. When you make this decision, you need somebody to help run point. And Lauren Ashman, our Senior Associate Athletic Director, she pushed me to push people internally and externally and the candidates to make sure that we continued this process as quickly as we could and as quiet as we could. But we had a vision, what we want. We wanted to be thoughtful, and we wanted to be quick, but we wanted to make the right hire. And I think we did that here today. Thank you, Lauren, for all that you did for this search and everything that you do each and every day for our coaches and our student athletes. As I mentioned to a few media members, we were going to, because they were asked, how soon is this going to be? How quick are you going to be? And we said we're going to be as quick as we can, but we wanted to make sure we took enough time to find the right person. And we did that. However, we had to wait for this thing called the NCAA Division II National Championships to get over with. We were respectful to Coach Fralick and the things that they had going on at Ashland University. We didn't want to stand in the way of that. It's been a historic run at Ashland University. But once we knew that she was going to be completing her season, we knew she would be in high demand, so we had to move quickly. So just a few things about that historic run at Ashland University. 73-game consecutive win streak, 2017 national champions, 2018 national runner-up, 2018 United States Marine Corps Women's Basketball Coaches Association NCAA Division II Coach of the Year. She's a two-time National Coach of the Year. 3,644 points scored during the 17-18 season, which is the most points scored at any level in women's college basketball. I could go on and on. Hopefully you got your own press release. It's 2 pages long of all the Fralick facts, so you can read that at your leisure. However, what I learned when I first talked to her and through the numerous YouTube videos that I watched of her and listened to her speak about her team, she loves the game of basketball. She loves her team, first and foremost. She's a teacher. She's a relentless recruiter. She plays at a pace that's exciting and demanding of the student athletes. Above all, she mentors and loves her team dearly. You could see that every time the Ashland team took the court, and you could hear it every time they talked about her in the press conference on those YouTube videos. You can see it in the work-life integration she has with her husband, Tim, her son, Will, her daughter, Clara. Where'd Clara go? And her in-laws, Gary and Sharon. This is a total team effort. Her family is a total team effort. You don't go 104-3 with a 40-year-old and an 18-month-old without great support at the home. So let's give them a round of applause. I'm excited and thrilled to announce and bring up to the podium your new head coach of the BGSU women's basketball program, Robyn Fralick.
Hi, I love the fight song coming in. That got me really excited. I'm really thankful for all of you here today. It is a very exciting day to become the head women's basketball coach at Bowling Green State University. I have a lot of people to thank, and I would like to start with my husband, Tim, who I'm thankful Bob just recognized. I love to say that he is my biggest supporter, and even better than that, he is the best dad. And I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for my children that are here today. William, who is, how many days until you're 5, buddy? Yeah. You don't know, okay. He usually has the countdown for me. My son, William, and my daughter, Clara, who just scooted away. But I'm thankful for them, and they remind me on a daily basis of what really matters. My in-laws who joined, Gary and Sherry Fralick. Isn't that cute? Gary and Sherry. Gary has coached high school basketball for over 40 years, and they are incredible supporters. To my family, for allowing me to love the game of basketball while also being incredibly supportive. I'd like to thank Lauren Ashman, Bob Moosberger, and President Rogers for their confidence in me with this program and to continue to build on the rich tradition that is Bowling Green State women's basketball. I was fortunate that I got to spend time with the team before this press conference this afternoon, and I'm really excited. And the gym, the resources, the people in that locker room are all critical components of something special. And as amazing as all these things are, the most exciting part to me is that I'm going to get to spend time with them, and we're going to grow together. And I love to say there's a difference between saying you're going to be like a family and becoming a family. And our goal is that we're going to become a family. I'd like to thank some mentors and friends today. Brian Stanchek for all of his help. Coach Sue Ramsey, who's here. I didn't know she was coming, and she's wearing orange. Well done. She was the head coach at Ashland University for 20 years and gave me a chance, and then gave me a chance to be a head coach. And she always shared with me 3 things that have really stuck with me and resonated. Take care of people, take care of details, and focus on things that actually matter. And I'm really thankful for her, and I'm thankful that she's here today. Coach Mark Elin, who I worked for at the University of the University of Toledo. I caught myself there. And he has been a mentor and friend to me through all these years, and he's still always one phone call away and incredibly supportive. I'd also like to thank Jennifer Roos for her friendship and the amount of love and energy she poured into both the university and the women's basketball program. Yeah. I am very eager to get started with this team. I know we're going to do 2 things really, really well, and this is what we just got a chance to talk about. We're going to take really good care of each other, and we're going to work hard. I think there's, as I mentioned, there's a difference between wanting to become like a family and being a family, and we're going to work hard at being a family. I think when you become a family, trust is in the center of it, and when trust is in the center of anything, you can move, and you can move forward, and you can grow and develop. I believe in 5 core values that are foundational in building a program. And for me, those are be a great teammate, manners matter, trust, toughness, and commitment. And while those are some really can be subjective words, when lived out well and lived out right, special things can happen. This day is a really, it's an incredible day for me and my family, and I am unbelievably honored for this opportunity. And I'm incredibly excited for the enthusiasm and the passion that is behind Bowling Green State women's basketball. Thank you again. Thank you again for this opportunity. And I Ziggy Zumba. Great, thank you.
So we're going to take a couple minutes here and open it up to some questions from the media. We will take a few questions if anyone has any at this time. I have a few students out here with microphones. Raise your hand and I'll try to direct you. Jordan, please introduce yourself too. There we go.
There we go. Jordan Strack from WTOL 11 up in Toledo. Robyn, I think the question everybody has obviously is how do you go 104-3? Because it's almost impossible to do.
You know, and I actually forgot to say this thank you, so I want to say it now. I want to make sure I thank Ashland University, who gave me a chance to be a head coach, and my team at Ashland University, who were the kind of people you wanted to be around every day and really bought into excellence. So I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that. But you get the right people that are bought into the same mission. And while that sounds simple, it's not. It's hard, and it's hard work. I think that was the trick. We were really clear about what we were going to do. We were really clear about how we were going to treat each other and take good care of each other. And that allowed for consistency and a real strive for excellence. So those were big factors. I also had a great staff, and I had a team that really believed in working hard and striving for excellence and believing they were capable of doing that.
Thomas Schmeltz from the Sentinel Tribune here in town. This program was one that dominated for a decade-long stretch.
Yeah.
What's it take to get the program back, at least trending towards that level again?
Well, all those big words I've been using, you know, like trust and work and people moving in the same direction together. Those are the things we're going to focus on. I mean, what we talked about is we're going to work hard and take good care of each other. And I think when you do those things, you give yourself an opportunity to maximize who you are. And that will be our goal. Let's figure out how to maximize what this is about. It's also, at the end of the day, coaching is all about people. And it's getting the right people moving together.
Any more questions? Okay, here's the plan. Please, we've got to take Robyn off to get some photos. We want to take advantage of some time we have here, so we're gonna whisk her away to do a few photos with some folks, and then she's gonna have opportunities to do one-on-one with the media. If you want to introduce yourself after we get photos done and take a couple of seconds, we'll squeeze you in and get that taken care of as well. Okay? Thank you all for attending. Appreciate all this support and everyone coming out today. Have a safe drive home, and I Ziggy.